In sport, we train every day. We have practice. We go into the gym or we go out on the field and we put in work. Maybe it's 3 times a week, maybe it's 5 times a week, maybe it's every single day depending on your goal for your sport, for your game. But in business, that's never been the case. In business, we don't have a training regimen. We don't have steps that we take every single day to get closer to our goal, to improve at our craft, to make ourselves better. Within our business, what we do is we do a 2% rule. If you can't give 2% of your day, every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, to master your craft, you're never gonna get there. 2%, that's 30 minutes a day. Minimum, every single day. Whether it's reading a book, whether it's friending people and connecting with people who can help your business grow. Whether you're doing 30 minutes or whether you're going all in, you're doing a 16-hour a day. You're doing something every single day that's going to benefit and help your business grow. If you do this every single day, if you train every single day within your business, the results are incredible. You start growing every single day. You start benefiting every single day. You watch and you're taking steps within your business. Every single day your business grows. Every single day you start to see results. Sure, you have hiccups. Sure, you have failures. That's sport, that's business, that's life. But every single day, if you work, you will only your trajectory will only go up. You will only improve. You will only grow. If you're not training in your business, you're not gonna get there. You're not gonna win. You gotta train. One of the big reasons why people do not chase their goals, they do not chase their dreams, they do not grow in their business is fear. It is the fear of losing. It's the fear of coming up short. It's the fear of not having what it takes. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, you're exactly right. You should be fearful, but guess what? Losing's inevitable. Losing is part of the game. Losing is part of succeeding. It's part of growing. Losing is adapting. If you're not adapting, you're not growing. If you're not losing, you can't adapt. You show me a winner, they're happy. You show me a loser, I'm gonna show you someone that's going to improve. I'm gonna show you someone that will understand how to improve, how to get better, how to adapt. So how can you take a loss and actually benefit from it? 3 steps. Number 1, you write it down. 3 specific questions. How did I lose and why? What did I learn from this loss? And how am I going to improve? Sit down every single time you lose. Look back now, every single time that you have a mental, emotional connection to one of your big losses, write it down. Answer those 3 questions and watch what happens. You're gonna start to change, you're gonna start to adapt. You're going to start making these losses into big wins for you in the future. Losing is part of winning. Losing is part of competing. And the moral of the story is, you show me the most competitive people, the most successful people in the world, they're not gonna be the people who hate or who love winning. They're gonna be the people who absolutely hate losing. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to remove loss from their radar, from their life. Stop worrying about losing. Losing is part of the game. Start concentrating on using your losses to win. Competition. What do you think about when you hear the word competition? I tell you what most people think about. They think about who is holding them back. They start to think about who is doing what they're doing and taking their customers away from them. If that's what you think about when you hear the word competition, what if I were to tell you that's a victim's mentality? What if I were to tell you that is the mentality of the prey and not the predator? You see, the predator's mentality, when you hear the word competition, you think offensive. Competition means competitive. Competitor. I'm a competitor. You need to start thinking offensively that you are a competitor, that you offensively attack, that you're not fearful of competition. You invite it, that you take the game, you take the competition to those who are your prey. If you start thinking about the word competitor and you start thinking about how you can be more competitive, that's when you're gonna start growing your business. That's when you're gonna start improving your life. In order to be a competitor, you have to be willing to attack. You have to be willing to go and get what is yours. Goal setting. In sport, it's a way of life. You get with your team at the beginning of your season. You set out and you unite on one specific goal. It could be winning your conference. It could be winning your state. It could be winning a national championship. We've got the NBA playoffs happening right now. Trust me, at the beginning of the season, both the Warriors and the Cavaliers were in a room saying, what do we have to do not to win a game, but to win a championship? What's your championship? What is your goal? You see, the biggest differentiator I see when I talk to business owners is we've got dreamers and we've got goal setters. Dreamers are for sleepers. And if you're sleeping, you're dreaming. If you're goal setting, you're living. In sport, energy is something that you consume and that you use and that you have to be smart with. You have to preserve your energy and use it at the right time, right? So the fourth quarter comes, you wanna go hard, you wanna give all of your energy to win the game, right? But in business, we don't really have quarters. We don't really have an end point, right? So how do we conserve our energy? How does energy work? Well, trust me, it does. Energy is so important. Now, just like in sport, every single activity you do can save energy, can use energy, or it can completely deplete your tank. In business, you're running into the same exact concepts. What are you doing every single day? Write them down on a sheet of paper. And beside that, I want you to rank 1, 2, 3. 1 being giving you energy. When you have a phone call with one of your clients and it's an incredible phone call, you have major breakthrough, you love talking to that client. They bring you energy, they lift you up. Then you have tasks, maybe it's paying the bills, or maybe it's having to do those meetings you don't really mind, you like, but they don't really bring you a lot of energy. They kind of use a little bit of your energy, right? That's number 2. Number 3, those meetings, those appointments, those jobs that you have to do that suck the life out of you, that completely deplete your tank. They empty your soul. They're so brutal. Those are number 3. On a sheet of paper, write down 1, 2, 3, list out every single activity that you do on a daily basis and make a list of your 1s, your 2s, your 3s. If it's a number 3, you remove it. Because you may think right now, I need to bring in the money. I need to bring in the money in my business. That's how businesses grow. No, energy is how your business grows. You remove what's sucking the life out of you every single day, what's making you dread waking up in the morning, what's making you hate going to work and doing what you supposedly love to do. You have to remove that. I don't care what it costs you. It will make you so much more in the long run. Number 2, your number 2s. Those people who are those jobs that you have to do. They may deplete you a little bit, but you have to do them. Spread them out throughout your week. You do not want all of those types of jobs on one day because it will slowly deplete your tank. And if you have an empty tank on Monday, guess what Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are going to be like? Now your energy bringers, your number 1s, those jobs, those people that just make your job incredible, that make your life incredible. Lead your week with those types of energy bringing. Fulfill your tank on day 1, on Monday, and allow that energy to be used the rest of the week. If you start off and fill your tank early, you're going to get through the depletion. You're going to get through and have energy left by the end of the week. And then guess what? Next week, you're going to refill your tank again. Get as many early meetings that bring up your energy, early jobs that bring up your energy earlier in your week. And then if you have more, spread them out throughout the week. Utilize that energy. Find what brings you energy, remove what sucks energy out of you, and you will grow in your business. Winning, triumph. In sport, that's the obvious result, right? You want to win the game. But in business and in life, winning's not so clear. And it's a great reason why, because in sport, you can only win or you can lose. In business, you can win so many different ways. You can win each day, you can win each week, you can win each year, you can win each quarter. You can win monetarily, You can win by bringing on new hires and changing people's lives. You can win based on your customers, your clients, the results that they're getting. The difference between sport and business and life is in sport, you win a championship, you celebrate. You have a party, you celebrate, your whole town comes, your whole city comes, and they celebrate your big win. But in business, your wins just kind of happen. They just kind of just go on by day after day. Little wins happen, you do nothing. Big wins happen, maybe you get a congratulations. I'm here to tell you, celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins with the people who care about you. Celebrate your wins with the people who deserve to be known that they are part of a winning team. The people you work with, what can you do for them and with them to let them know that they're part of a winning team, that they are a reason why you won? You know, Tom Brady's a hell of a quarterback, but if he didn't have his offensive line protecting him, he wouldn't be a winner. Trust me, he lets those guys know how thankful he is that they're there and helping him win. What can you do to let those who help you win know that you're thankful? What can you do personally when you win to celebrate yourself? To take advantage of your wins. Maybe it's a party, maybe it's a nice steak dinner, whatever it may be. Put a winning tradition in place for you, for your business, and for your goals. Because if you're winning, you need to celebrate your wins. That will create an environment of winning. And trust me, if you continue to have a winning environment, when people lose, when your team loses, it becomes more and more disgusting. Because trust me, there is nothing more enjoyable than that taste of winning. And when you celebrate the wins, make a winning tradition inside of your business and inside of your life. And trust me, you'll see more wins in your future. Hey, hope you enjoyed today's video. Do me a favor, give it a like if you did. Also comment below. Let me know if this resonated with you or if you have any questions that I can help with. Lastly, we're putting out videos every single week and we want to bring our best to you. If you click the subscribe button down below, you're not going to miss another video from us. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.